Tropical storm Cristobal has made landfall on the Gulf Coast with a dangerous mix of high wind and pounding rain, even a tornado. The storm surge already flooding some areas, and it's only going to get worse. Carrie Sanders reports from New Orleans.
In New Orleans tonight, extensive flooding along the lakefront. The city's massive flood control system, much of it rebuilt after Hurricane Katrina, now being tested.
I've got a feeling that for New Orleanians, the hurricane season's always on our mind once June rolls around.
So you don't need Cristobal to remind you what you're up against?
No, absolutely not.
Tropical storm Cristobal, an unprecedented third named storm this early in the hurricane season, now only 7 days old. The impact spread wide, stretching along the Gulf Coast from Tampa to New Orleans. In Orlando today, cleanup after an F1 tornado spawned by Tropical storm Cristobal ripped through a neighborhood.
Oh my God.
The twister began as a waterspout Saturday evening.
Oh, it's thrown roof pieces off.
Once over land, the tornado, packing winds of up to 105 miles per hour, ripped roofs, downed power lines, smashed cars. As many as 50 people displaced, but fortunately no one seriously injured.
It's hard to see in the morning and night, that's for sure. Very hard.
Despite wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, the real threat from the rain in those clouds, up to a foot forecast. In some low-lying areas of Louisiana, voluntary evacuations.
With the nation's attention consumed by the economy, a pandemic, and nationwide protests, emergency officials say Tropical storm Cristobal is a good reminder we are now in hurricane season.
In New Orleans, most residents doing as they have done for months, holed up at home. With hours still to go with this storm, electric company crews remain on alert.
We're ready to restore power as soon as it's safe to do so.
Much of New Orleans is boarded up, but it's not for weather, and it's also not been put up to prevent problems associated with the protests they've had here in the city. Rather, they put this up when the city essentially shut down in March because of coronavirus. Tonight, with the storm moving north, Arkansas is ready for potential floods. Kate?
Carrie Sanders, thank you.